All right, I am live. Good luck, sir. Last nice thing I'm going to say to you.
What's a Sam? Strong safety? No, that's no stuff.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Hunter Green.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And the series is underway. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Tommy Edman at the plate. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. He's down and in. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Matt Olson up to the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ooh, nice.
Lays down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two.
Where is it? Do I got it? Yeah, okay. I looked away. I looked away as alarm was going off on my phone. Well, I kept running out that way towards the last place I seen the ball going, so I wasn't sure if I got there or. Let's look up and I'm just facing this running against the wall.
2 outs. Johnson tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Focus. Oh, no, you're good.
And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Spencer Strider.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Bottom of the first. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And ball one.
They're going to go after first and then they do like a fake place.
And that's in the dirt. One spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Oh, nice pitch.
Miss, and he got him to chase.
Ah. Oh.
And that squirts through. So, runner aboard to start the inning.
I mean, I had an excuse. I looked away. What the fuck happened there, man?
There's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Oscar Charleston, the next to hit, takes ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Breaking ball, and that got him. So bases all loaded up. And at the plate for Miami, Gabriel Moreno.
Oh, what did I do?
0-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in game one of the World Series. On the ground. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fought off foul. Strider deals. Swing and a miss. That
nice.
One 1-0. Swing and that ball smashed on the line. Holds it in on the run.
Oh, yeah. Could have tagged up. Oh, well.
Hunter Green, the next
Distracted by shadow.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him.
Oh,
trying to get him
nice.
the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you do.
To short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was.
Nice. And you stopped me from getting that run.
Game 1 of the World Series. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. Green back to work.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar,
yeah.
but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Next offering is foul back. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Derek Jeter now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. That one is absolutely belted.
Ah, nice.
He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the center fielder. This one smoked. Could be
Yep, that's what I get.
around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure
All right, no more of this shit here. No more straight down the middle. Thought I could get my kitchen and back before anything, but obviously not.
It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Matt McClain. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that one for strike 2. And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss. That's one out at the bottom of the second. Ernie Clement will hit next. Check swing.
Oh.
That's strike 1. And that is out of play. Pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto really on his horse for it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy who does it all. That one in triple digits.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Out to short. Jeter. Zips it to first. And that is that. Back here in Miami, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Mickey Mantle. Holds it's a foul ball.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that's a fair ball.
Wow, shocking, man. Well, on third time, they got an injury for it.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Grounder might be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. And the batter now, Matt Olson, doubled his first time. And that one fouled off. Fouled off left side.
Oh, it's a new game, fellas.
It's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor.
He tied it
keep
up.
That breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Judy Johnson digging in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
How do you play this game?
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Juan Soto now. Back to first, and he's saved.
No.
Soto hitting fifth into
We
his
done it.
lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Cut on and missed at 101. And that is strike one. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely.
I'm not gonna let you bait me into a mistake.
Next offering misses down and away.
Like that music will get you to make a mistake.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that.
Now we're talking. How's the game going, Bobby? Not bad. 0-0. Pittsburgh is in the playoff quarter again. First, second.
Back here in Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pick.
Stopping 47, are we going for it? We did the last time.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks.
Oh,
So
nice.
to get that barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The shortstop takes the ball. Soto makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Oscar Charleston. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line.
Falling.
Lunging, but
Oh,
can't
nice.
get in.
Thought you had that shit, man.
So, man aboard, Gabriel Moreno. The next, there goes the runner. On the ground to third. The throw to first. That's the inning.
Oh, yeah, nice pass, though.
On to the fourth. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Oh,
And a
nice.
base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off. Rudder takes off. All tied up here in game one of the World Series. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2-2.
Gotcha. You're out. Hidden ball trick.
Good job to fight that one off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And there's one down. And now the center fielder.
Good contact.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
What?
Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Nice.
And base hit. Quick
I wish you would, Ron.
lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits.
Double steal. Trying to move the runners over. Down the line, and it's foul.
That's why I didn't even go for it. I was going to let that motherfucker roll out.
Throw to second. Too late.
Nice.
Safe. It's a double steal. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mickey Mantle up now for the Mets. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rings.
No lead for you.
And that's the third out.
Alrighty.
Bottom 4, and at the plate for Miami, Tim Raines.
Yeah, we have to see not worrying. I'm up, or I'm not up. I'm tied 7-7. Made a 47-yard field goal or take a lead.
Alrighty.
In the air, left field, down the line. One up, one down.
Oh, good hustle.
Here's the pitcher, Hunter Green. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The changeup missing. It's 2-2. Line drive.
Ah.
Got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McClain in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, Edman. And that is that.
Good play.
Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for New York, Tommy Edman. Green back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you gotta look.
You know, you could have kept going if you wanted to.
Right there.
I wouldn't have minded.
To do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And fouled off. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Garbage pitch.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Just misses with.
Oh, come on, Blue.
To fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Judy Johnson up now for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he gets the moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. And now it's Juan Soto. Both 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that
Come
pitch.
on.
Keep the
Hit your
alive.
spot.
And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 outs with a runner at third.
Come on, man. What the fuck?
3-2. in. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ernie Clement. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond.
Hey, you didn't have to do it that fast.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins.
That's what she said.
He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good old PCA.
Came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Oh, nice.
And the count is 0-2.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next to hit, Honus Wagner. This guy with light tower power. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that pitcher's afraid of you. He doesn't want to challenge you, so I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ah!
Slings it across. That ends the frame.
Oh, that was, boy, was that hit, man. Sounded good and everything.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Derek Jeter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Pulls it in, and there's one away. Adley Rutschman up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch off the plate. Ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's the center fielder. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one lifted to left. Reigns under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now Oscar Charleston. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. You'll want. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Jeter makes the grab, one down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. he might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mantle makes the catch, and that is that. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Spencer Strider, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down. Mickey Mantle up now for the Mets.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch.
Now this ball is well.
Damn it.
This one's got a chance. Just missed it. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one catches the corner for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and blast one down the
No.
line.
Go foul. Go foul.
But it hooks foul.
Ho. Ho. Ah.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes
Oh,
the
thank
strike.
God. That fucking dog gave me a heart attack.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way.
Oh,
Really
nice.
this outing nicely.
Beautiful pitch. You son of a bitch.
Still 0-2. Swing and
Yeesh.
miss. The velocity.
Come
blasted
on.
past him. Matt McClain, the next to hit. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here.
Dang
I
it.
worked hard all year.
Get out.
Go out, have
Get out.
fun. Trust your ability.
Dang.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the League Championship Series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out.
Yeah, and look out. That one gets it.
Okay.
The second
All
man
right.
flunked in this one.
I'll see what's going on here.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball 1 there. Strider with a move to first. And he's back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Ball to strike. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
Oh, I should let it go.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
You just break my bat?
Excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Oh, that
Fucking strike my friends out, asshole.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Acuna in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throws.
Why didn't you throw?
And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ah, nice.
Now 5
You can breathe now, Buck. You can breathe now.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homer here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next for New York, Judy Johnson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In there, and it's 0-1. All tied up here in the late stages of game 1.
Oh, that was not supposed to be down the middle. Get there. Oh, oh, I did not think I was going to make that, man.
Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Just missed.
Good take.
1-1.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it.
Oh.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Intermission. Yeah, I need a pack of bowl.
Yeah, it's getting tense. You know it's going to be good. Going into this, it's a 7-game series, the best of the best against each one another. I'm in OT right now against the Buffalo Bills, and now we're 13-2. Taking everything for his way. I'm floating down the river in a dirty old young boat. Big red worms and a rooster tail and a zip code 33. Well, it sure ain't no rich man's fun, but it suits me to a T. Well, there ain't many places like this anymore. My tail deer and big brown hole crazy on the shore.
All right, got that pack. I'll do a roll of smoke, and I'll be ready to go. No, no minute. I'm gonna roll a smoke, and then I'm ready to go. Got my stream going on my phone too, and it keeps fucking me up because I keep vaguely hearing myself out over my shoulder. Not enough to hear what I'm saying, just enough to make me think somebody's behind me, you know.
Yeah, we got some last night in the stadium.
All right, I am ready to go whenever you are.
What? I helped them. Yeah.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom, boom.
Wow, thank you for putting him in.
It's 3-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, Oscar Charleston. He was late there, strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Under it.
I was hoping. I was like, no, not again. I was hoping, but I really didn't think it was.
And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
Oof.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Tim Raines, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it.
105 off the bat.
2 outs, nobody out. And now the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Oh,
One deep to left center.
Get there.
And brings it in at the wall.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Oscar, only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Here's the center fielder,
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute.
On the ground, and this should do it. Whips it to first
game,
on
man.
the run. And that is the ball game.
Well,
That's all I'm going to be able to get in tonight.
Everything, some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one.
Like, I can do a couple more races, but then I'm going to get off here, but I can't play another game of baseball.
Key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Heck yeah.
Did you ever sweep up that one car, the Slade? I got the one sweep up that one that I thought you won one at the casino. That thing looks badass.
I done my spin earlier, and I spun the car again. It just gave me the money for it.
I'm not cautious. I could burn out a little bit of GTA racers before I get off. Cool.
Yeah, I did not see those 2 home runs coming that last inning, man. I could, as soon as Abner started throwing them, man, I could just see them really good. I did 2-4.